Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio February 11, 2024. A festive and potentially over-the-top energy lies ahead of you today. Your head may be feeling focused on home or domestic matters, especially with mental Mercury orbiting in your solar house. He will catch a sharp link to Jupiter, the great benefic, now standing in your solar house of partnerships. This shows that you and your significant other may have a sudden urge to make a big change around your home, such as a move or renovation. Just don't rush into it too quickly, as you may not have all of the information that you need. Watch how much you take on. There might be a chance to easily overload your schedule with numerous responsibilities and commitments when Mercury in Aquarius squares Jupiter in Taurus. The square may not be imposing at first, since friends, family, and co-workers may not be asking anything unusual from you. But as the day goes on and the square unfolds, you may feel like a lot of people are coming to you for several different things. Do not be afraid to turn down some requests and offers if you want to avoid overburdening yourself. With the dwarf planet series gone from your income sector, this has brought all planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence to an end. With the moon returning to your financial sector next week to begin a transition that over the coming months will see the focus shift to the other side of the financial fence. Until then, there is a wealth of information on the income front to unpack and process. Sagittarius is always ready to try something or someone new. You find it easier to say yes than no. You are responsible for what you bring into your life, and consequences are very real. Likewise, we are responsible to our bodies. What we eat is going to stick with us. You will feel what you let into your body for much longer than the time it takes to ingest it. Pay special attention to this process and learn the benefits of saying no. Out with the old and in with the new. This is definitely the tone of this day for you, and you're likely to see the opportunity that lies within. Whatever you have been thinking of doing, wait no more. You have the drive and ambition to make most anything happen, and with the added boost of this day's essence, there won't be anything that holds you down. Don't waste time looking back. Move forward. Nearly 3 weeks after the Sun and Pluto return to your home and family sector within hours of each other, one to focus on the short and the other on the long term, a new moon brings an opportunity for new beginnings and a fresh start. With Mercury here as well and Venus and Mars returning next week, this is fast becoming the most empowered area of your life. Until then, thanks to the moon's departure from your communication sector tomorrow, it will be easier to get the most out of Venus and Mars' mission to get the communication lines open. Today might be a day for getting down to basics, but with the moon returning to your romantic sector tomorrow and the sun just over a week later, this is a chance to start thinking about making your life as love-friendly as possible. With a parade of planets returning over the coming months, including Venus and Mars, the planets of love and passion, this is something worth preparing for. Our Eyes in the Sky. Featuring only easy and flowy astrological aspects, today promises to be stress-free. The moon is in Pisces, creating the perfect vibes for breaking your Sunday routine by taking the scenic route. For those in a social mood, it's the ideal time to spend with your chosen tribe. Alternatively, the ground is fertile for giving birth to new and creative ideas and making art. Mystics will be naturally drawn to their tarot decks as their desire to connect with the other side deepens. However, acting rashly and spontaneously could have adverse effects on your situation. You might forget agreements you've previously made and may turn up late for your appointments. Unreliability could strain your relationships, especially if you're attracted to others. It's advisable to rein in these feelings and see what develops first before making impulsive decisions. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and take the first step. You will likely be welcomed and forgiven, and you'll be glad that you initiated the reconciliation. When it comes to finances, consider taking other people's advice. Not because you can't rely on your own luck, but because they can genuinely help you out. You might be offered attractive financial products if you consult with experts. The same applies to other financial transactions or acquisitions. While you can do fine on your own, collaborating with others could lead to even better outcomes. At the same time, Venus, the planet of love, has reached her last weekend in your career sector. As she wraps up her mission to fuel your professional confidence, attract opportunities, and steer things in a lucrative direction, she separates from a friendly aspect to planets on the income and job fronts. This makes it easier to look to the future with confidence, especially with other planets staying on to keep the momentum going. The first weekend in 3 months without planetary activity in your financial sector presents an opportunity to pause and reflect before the focus shifts to the income side of the financial fence next week. This week began with the moon in your financial sector, and in the past 3 days, the departure of the first planet has left you with a lot to unpack and process. As obstacles continue to mount, it's crucial not to overstretch the resources needed to address them. Evaluate which obstacles hinder your progress or are worth investing time and energy in. Avoid errors that could lead to a deterioration in the effort required to handle them effectively. While tempting investment offers may come your way, exercise patience. Lack of complete information, potential catches, surprises, or inconvenient coincidences could impact your investment negatively. Physically and mentally, you feel completely at ease and invigorated, enjoying activities and sharing experiences with those closest to you. Your positive energy is attractive and heartening, strengthening both existing and new relationships. This support becomes invaluable during moments of self-doubt. Waking up early is easier than usual, and you feel exhilarated and full of positive attitude. Aches and pains seem to disappear magically, leaving you feeling invigorated overall. It's important not to overexert yourself. Take it easy with planned physical activities, allowing your body's energy to flow naturally.